Good morning. Now on Good Day, a large building fire happening right now near Paradise and Twain. We're live at the scene with the latest. Plus, cracking down on illegal fireworks. Fines you could face if you're caught with them for the 4th of July. And another triple-digit day across southern Nevada. Sherry is back with your Weather Now forecast. The Valley's news leader starts right now.
This is breaking news on 8 News Now.
5 o'clock Monday morning. Thank you for joining us on Good Day. I am John Langler, and yes, we are following breaking news. There's a huge office building on fire right now near Paradise and Twain. Let's get right to Hector Mejia live at the scene with details. Hector, good morning.
Good morning, John. And just in the last half hour, that fire has really torn through this office building. Let's quickly show it to you. The building we're talking about has a listed address as the Park at 3900, right, Corporate Drive in Paradise. And there you see those large flames shooting from this office building. Just in the last few minutes, actually, we saw parts of the walls just crumble to the ground. So it's a very dangerous situation, obviously, firefighters are dealing with right now. And we have Clark County Fire Department as well as Las Vegas Fire and Rescue helping out. And what we know about the building so far is that it's a 2-story office building with a large courtyard, and it's behind a strip mall. With the strip mall has a number of restaurants and even a Citibank here. Firefighters have been here for more than an hour, I would say about at least 90 minutes, and we don't know yet what caused the fire, but obviously it looks like it's safe to say that a large portion of this building is now, gone, if not the entire structure now a total loss. But it looks like the fire has been spreading. Some trees in the area right next to the building actually were also catching on fire, and there's a very large plume of smoke now. It's turned from white to now what looks like appears to be black smoke shooting from this building, and really the flames have not stopped. They've been rolling through this building. Some of those offices inside, according to Google, a quick search showed some of them were scheduled to open at 8 o'clock this morning. We have not confirmed yet the offices that are housed in there, but some of those were scheduled to open at 8 o'clock this morning. And it's a pretty large scene out here. We have at least one lane of Paradise closed, and more fire trucks have been showing up here, and it looks like they will be here for a while. That fire is still spreading rapidly, and it does not look like it's going to stop anytime soon. John?
All right, Hector, thank you very much. We'll continue to check in with you throughout Good Day. That fire burning for the better part of 2 hours now here on Good Day. We'll keep an eye on that. It's also affecting traffic as you're getting out the door on a Monday morning. Here's Nate Tannenbaum. Good morning, Nate.
Good morning, John. The view over your shoulder was a different crash on southbound Valley View at Charleston, but we start with this fire. Technically, Paradise does have a lane open, but you really want to avoid Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. The fire in the business complex on the other side, on the east side of Paradise. You can use Koval or Maryland Parkway to get through. Sands or Twain or Flamingo will also get you around. You should probably just avoid that. Again, this live picture from the Strat, the fire being attacked from 2 different sides. Meanwhile, the other big traffic story is Pavapalooza. It is still on, scheduled to reopen at this hour, but so far, northbound I-15 is still being coned off at Sahara all the way up to D Street. You have plenty of north-south alternatives. Here's that crash on southbound Valley View at Charleston. Southbound Valley View is technically closed. They are rerouting traffic through the business complex there on Valley View just north of Charleston. So there's a lot going on with traffic, and we'll continue to keep you posted. There's always a lot going on with the weather, and Sherry's here with the latest on that.
Thanks, Nate. Did you have a good Father's Day?
I did. Thank you so much.
Good. I hope everybody did. The weather was warm, but really with the clouds yesterday, it kind of made it feel a little less hot, if you will. We did heat back up to triple digits. Gorgeous clouds out there mixed with some early light, making for some beautiful color in the sky. Hope you enjoyed your Father's Day weekend. We did hit the triple digits again. We were 103 on Saturday, 101 yesterday, and still very warm this morning, up near 80 degrees. We are about 6 degrees cooler, though, this morning than we were yesterday morning to start off Father's Day. We did have some nearby showers, even some thunderstorms close to us to the north. Clouds now still hanging on a little bit, but those should clear more through the day, and high pressure will start to nudge in and heat us back up this week. Look for a chance of showers still in the mountains today. 75 degrees is what we're looking for up there at Mount Charleston, with temperatures getting up to those 90s, maybe not quite to 100 degrees, but awfully close, and many neighborhoods will make it. Got some breezes coming tonight. John, we'll watch those temperatures steady and back to triple digits through the week, and we'll talk more about the winds. Fortunately, not too tough this morning for that fire that's raging there on Paradise.
All right, Sherry, thank you. It is 5 minutes past 5. The Trump administration is blaming Iran for an attack on 2 oil tankers in the Middle East. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says President Trump does not want war, but he is considering all options. U.S. officials say there is no word yet on when a decision will be made on this issue. They also say discussions right now are focused on defense against Iran. Japanese and German officials say they still need more evidence before they make a decision on what they want to do. Back here in the Valley, panic and confusion on Fremont Street Saturday night. The Fremont Street Experience was packed with fans waiting for rapper Nelly, and then hundreds of people started running. Witnesses said someone shouted there was a person with a gun. Metro Police says, though, there was nothing significant. Their officers were only responding to handle the large crowd.
The only thing I remember is hearing there's a gun, the people getting trampled, them were running, and I remember seeing my niece's face looking at me. I remember seeing my mom's face because she couldn't run fast. And then I just remember being in Pizza Rock.
Metro Police say there were no reports of any injuries, and again, there was no shooting. Nevada lawmakers are stepping up the fight against opioid abuse. Today, Nevada's Attorney General is going to update a lawsuit against opioid makers. State's attorneys claim that Purdue Pharma minimized risks, overstated benefits of long-term use of narcotic opioids, including OxyContin. 2 press conferences are set to take place today. One is in Las Vegas, the other up in Reno. Nate?
5:06 on your Monday morning, John. Here we're talking about Clark County cracking down on illegal fireworks for the 4th of July. Police around the valley releasing a series of PSAs. They're called You Light It, We Write It, shedding light not only on the dangers of illegal fireworks, but also the consequences you can face. You're encouraged to report complaints online at www.ispyfireworks.com. You're being urged not to call 311 and not to call 911. Only fireworks labeled safe and sane are allowed, and you can only light them between July 1st and the 4th in unincorporated areas of Clark County. If you're caught, you'll be fined up to $1,000 and disposal fees. Any fireworks that you buy outside of Clark County, they're probably illegal. John?
8 minutes past 5. Several local law enforcement families honored Father's Day in a special way.
Yeah, one father inspired his 3 sons to follow in his footsteps as a police officer. Scott Hafen joined the police force after seeing the impact it had on his cousin and mentor. Both were also police officers. Scott and one of his sons, Jonathan, work for North Las Vegas Police. His other 2 sons, Jacob and Cody, work for Metro. Well, you can bet there's some friendly rivalry.
Since we got on the same squad, we started riding together. I mean, it's been good. It's been fun. He's been on a long time. He's a little slower, but he teaches me a lot so far.
Definitely running into a lot of people that know my dad. And so it's just crazy how his effect at being a North Las Vegas police officer has trickled into the Metro family and how many people know him over there.
There's always a little worry, but then you always know that, you know what, they're going to go take care of business, and they're going to be safe, and they're going to do what they need to do.
Well, Scott was very transparent with his boys about being in law enforcement, sharing everything from foot pursuits to homicide scenes. He says he's proud to be their dad.
2 Clark County firefighters make the job a family affair as well. Parley Levitt followed his father's footsteps to battle flames and help people as a firefighter.
I always saw my dad and how much he loved his job, and how much he talked about how fun it was, how cool it was to help people, and all the training that he got to do.
I think most dads want their boys to follow them in their footsteps. If they're going to follow you, then okay, it might have actually worked. I might have done something right.
The business of firefighting continues for that family. Kenyon's youngest son is now testing to become a firefighter as well. Always nice to follow in your father's footsteps when you can.
I guess. Well, there's got to be some inspiration there. You know, you see your dad and the work he's doing, so good for them.
Yeah, good
Very
stuff.
Cool. Well, check your pantries. Ragu has issued a recall. What was found in a variety of those pasta sauces.
And today is the start of Restaurant Week here in Las Vegas, where some of the proceeds will go to fight hunger across the valley. This is Good Day. Good morning.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Finley Cadillac.
I like Anderson Cooper's giggle. That's me.
Today at 9 on 8 News Now.
I'm Paul Powell. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. At the end of your injury case, the lawyer can take more money than you. Greedy? I promise never to do that. If you've been hurt in an accident, call me. I can help. Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
What's that noise? You brought the band again?
Sure did.
Don't miss Camping World's RV Festival going on now. Shop new RVs starting at only $115 per month.
When's the next show?
Visit your local Camping World Supercenter or shopcampingworld.com today.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, there was no hesitation. I went straight to CTCA. After my mastectomy, it was maddening because I felt part of my identity was being taken away.
When you're able to restore what cancer has taken away, you see that transformation firsthand. Knowing that she had options that she could choose helped restore hope.
My team made me feel like a whole person again.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Appointments available now.
You've been in a car accident and now your insurance company wants you to do a photo claim. Just take your phone and take a picture of the damage.
But you're supposed to take a picture of the car, not yourself.
Let the professionals at Sudden Impact Auto Body do your photo claim. They know what to look for and how to speak to your insurance company to speed up your claim process.
Don't let that farmer, lizard, or good neighbor tell you where to go.
Remember, it's your choice, have a voice. Take your car to Sudden Impact Auto Body where damage meets its demise.
There's a few points we still want to touch
Hey, sweetie.
Right, page 53. The schedule seems reasonable.
Is everything all right?
Alex left her cello in my car.
Hello?
We're getting kicked out of the room. We're going to have to call you back. We're back.
Moving on to page 40.
The 7-passenger Infiniti QX60.
We don't have any issues with the planning committee.
Luxury should be lived in.
Let's move on to the next page.
Lease the Infiniti QX60 for $399 a month. Visit Infiniti of Las Vegas.
I'm Paul Powell. At the end of your injury case, did you know the lawyer can take more money than you? You get hurt, they get rich. Not very fair. I won't do that, and I put it in writing. Call me, I can help. Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with John Langler, Sherry Swinsk, and Nate Tannenbaum. This is 8 News Now. Good day.
5:13 Monday morning. Again, we're tracking this fire burning right now near Paradise and Twain, an office building on fire. It's been burning for about 2 hours now. We have Hector Mejia live at the scene. We'll have a live update later this morning. But again, this fire burning right now near Paradise and Twain. The latest later on. Nate, Sherry.
Whew, that's a lot of smoke.
It really is. It's 5:12 on your Monday morning. Sherry, we're calling all foodies to listen up because
it is Restaurant Week.
Yeah, so when you dine out, part of the proceeds benefit the 3 Square Food Bank.
It's one of my favorite weeks here in Las Vegas. 8 News Now reporter is here, Bianca Holman. She is going to explain all about Restaurant Week. This is so fun, Bianca.
Yes, it is. So Nate and Sherry, there are more than 100 restaurants. This is their website here. And as you can see, there's something for everybody. They've got steak. They even have, where's sushi at? They got a sushi restaurant here. So there's something for everyone's type of palate. And this is a countywide effort. Restaurants pair up with the 3 Square Food Bank. They create a special menu for Restaurant Week, and a portion of their earnings help stock the pantry at 3 Square. And they tell us 1 in 8 people struggle with hunger here in our area. So these are top tier restaurants, as you can see. I mean, you got Beauty and Essex, Benihana's there, and you can't beat the prices. So they definitely have a deal for everybody. And definitely this is something you want to start making your reservations now. I definitely am. As a newcomer to the Valley, I'm looking at all of these different choices and I'm like, which one?
Oh, there's so
all
many.
of them.
You can't go wrong, right?
All of them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. It's a wonderful event. Last year I checked out one of the sushi restaurants at Caesar's Palace for lunch. They had a great deal, again, for helping out 3 Square. So it's a good event.
It's a great way to sample some restaurants that maybe you'd normally never go to or you've been curious about. You don't want to spend a lot of money, and so they have these great set prices, and you get all these great courses, and you're like, wow, okay, so now I know what that one's all about, and you know what the food is like, and you're helping such a great cause.
A portion of it goes directly to people in need, helping people right here in our area. So really trying to bring down the food insecurity issues that's here.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then once they get you in the restaurant, then you're hooked. And then you go back over and over again, and then you're set.
And then you're on your own when you go back. But boy, I love it. Yeah, Restaurant Week is so fun, and there's so many to choose from, as Bianca said. Hey, it is the Strawberry Moon. Yes, that's June's full moon, named by the Native American Indians because it was a great time, light of the nighttime sky, to pick strawberries this time of year. Beautiful out there. It's kind of setting against the western sky and some clouds that we've got left over from Father's Day. Those clouds kind of made it feel cooler yesterday. We were 101. It didn't really feel that hot really through the day. It's feeling pretty good. So hopefully you had a great Father's Day, whether you were barbecuing, had a pool party, went out to the park, or maybe you were just sleeping in front of the golf tournament and the TV yesterday. Lots of 70s out there this morning. 53 up at Kyle Canyon, 73 in Pahrump, but much cooler at Red Rock. It's 60 degrees, 73 in Boulder City, 66 in Kingman this morning. Looking around the country, it's pretty active along the Gulf Coast where we've had some big showers and thunderstorms. We did have tornadoes in the Midwest over the weekend, and some of this rain very heavy, but fortunately a lot of that is working its way offshore, but there are more thunderstorms firing up through central Texas. Now we've got low pressure circulating into the Great Basin and the Rockies, high pressure working into the West Coast. That will heat us up again this week. But yesterday we did get some showers pretty close to the valley with those clouds, and a lot of it actually came with some thunderstorms and lightning. Indian Springs up over the Sheep Range to the north and up into Lincoln County had some thunderstorms, even up into the Moapa Valley through the day. So we'll start out with some early clouds. Those should be clearing out, giving away some good sunshine. Slightly cooler today. We'll say about 99, which is perfectly normal for this time in mid-June. And then a little breezy tonight. Then we heat up back to 104 Wednesday, 105 Thursday. That's our hottest day. Winds on Thursday will help break down the heat. We'll even be back to some mid to upper 90s for the weekend. 517, let's get to the roads, find out some problems with road maybe closures or delays around that fire. Nate?
Sherry, they have now reopened Paradise in both directions between Flamingo and Twain as firefighters make a lot of progress on that blaze. We'll have a live report from Hector Mejia at the bottom of the hour. But if you want to stay away from the area completely, which is not a bad idea, take Flamingo either to either Koval or Maryland Parkway for your northbound trip. Here's a live look at the scene from our camera on top of the Strat. And obviously it is just smoke that's billowing out from this office complex on Paradise just south of Twain, north of Flamingo. A live report from Hector Mejia coming up at the bottom of the hour. Hey, Pavapalooza has wrapped up. Northbound I-15 is back open now from Sahara all the way up to D Street after being closed throughout the weekend. Here are all of the north-south alternatives as folks were using, and they may get busy as well. There is also a crash reported on southbound Valley View before Charleston, and at last check traffic was being rerouted southbound Valley View into the parking lot of that business complex. So technically southbound Valley View is closed, but you are able to get through there at that scene. Again, live reports from that fire at Paradise and Twain coming up at the bottom of the hour. John.
Nate, thank you. It is 5:19. Take a look at this. A packed house, sold out charity game taking place between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Oakland, soon to be Las Vegas Raiders. Again, at Las Vegas Ballpark out in Summerlin. The game was to benefit the Tyler Robinson Foundation.
You know, you almost, after 2 years, expect a building like this to sell out. And, you know, like I said, it's for a great cause. And the community of Vegas is right behind everything.
I mean, the fans are just just great. And I think the younger Raider players realize that they're coming to a special place. I mean, these people embrace them. They're going to love it.
It was awesome. It was a great event, well organized, and I mean, it was super fun for everyone too. I would do it every year for sure.
The Raiders ended up winning the game, but that wasn't really the point. Overall, $134,000 was raised to help fight pediatric cancer. Good to see that big crowd out there. 5:20 on a Monday morning. Coming up next here on Good Day, the Federal Reserve meets later this week. What it plans to discuss about interest rates. That's coming up from New York. Plus, Ragu has recalled several pasta sauces. What you need to know. Coming up right here on 8 News Now.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Blue Apple Electric. Not a bad apple in the bunch.
Weekdays. Welcome to CBS This Morning.
Join Tony Ducopa, Anthony Mason, and Gail King.
I'm very glad it's us today.
The new CBS This Morning. Weekdays.
Smiles Today Dental, a full-service dental facility, is now offering complete dental implants, including crown and abutment, starting at $14.95 for a limited time. Get the smile you've always dreamed of at Smiles Today Dental.
The savings are epic at Prestige Chrysler Jeep Dodge. Right now, buy a new Chrysler 300 for a flat 12 grand off, or for just $22,900. Plus, we'll beat any dealer's price.
Get Prestige Chrysler Jeep Dodge on Centennial Center Boulevard.
Help is on the way, yeah. Help is on the way, I'm saying. Help is on the way, yeah.
1 in 5 children in Southern Nevada struggles with hunger. Take part in the Czech City Czechs Hunger Food Drive, benefiting 3 Square. Donate funds at any Czech City location, and they will match your donation dollar for dollar up to $25,000. The money raised will help feed thousands of children living in our community. Donate now through the end of June at any Czech City location.
FastFit body sculpting technology helps men and women lose stubborn fat. Look at Vera's changes in less than 90 days.
I don't think I've ever endorsed anything in my entire life, but if you take a look at my photos, you'll know why I endorse FastFit technology.
Call 1-800-FASTFIT now to claim your free mini trial session and consultation.
If you have stubborn fat like I did, the only technology that really works is FastFit technology. I got the best results that I could have imagined.
Lose inches fast, guaranteed. Call 1-800-FASTFIT.
When things get ugly, call the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We can give you a cash offer, not some phony online offer without even seeing your house. Go to WeBuyUglyHouses.com or call 800-44-BUYER.
The savings are epic at Prestige Chrysler Jeep Dodge. Lease new Charger or Challenger Scat Packs for $288 per month. Plus, we'll beat any dealer's price.
Get Prestige Chrysler Jeep Dodge on Centennial Center Boulevard.
Smiles Today Dental, a full-service dental facility, is now offering complete dental implants, including crown and abutment, starting at $14.95 for a limited time. Get the smile you've always dreamed of at Smiles Today Dental.
5:23, the Federal Reserve expected to discuss interest rates.
And what am I going to do? Ragu is recalling several varieties of its pasta sauces. Diane King Hall, I don't know about you, Italian mama, how do you make your spaghetti sauce if Ragu is recalling?
You make it by hand by yourself.
I know, you got to switch brands, girlfriend. You got to switch brands. All right, good morning, Sherry and John. So let's start with the recap of stocks before we get into that Ragu recall. So stocks ended with modest losses Friday, with technology and energy shares driving the decline. The Dow fell 17 points. The Nasdaq lost 40 and the S&P 500 shed 4. Futures are indicating a modestly higher open this morning. All eyes will be on the Federal Reserve this week as it meets to discuss interest rates. Economists are predicting the central bank will hold benchmark lending rates steady at a range between 2.25% to 2.5%. Observers expect the Fed to wait until next month to indicate whether or not it intends to cut rates this year. And check your pantry. There's a recall of some varieties of Ragu pasta sauce. The recall affects 45 and 66-ounce jars of Ragu chunky tomato, garlic, and onion. Also affected are 66-ounce jars of Ragu Old World Style Traditional and Ragu Old World Style Meat. The pasta sauces were distributed nationwide. So far, there have been no injuries reported, but consumers are being advised to throw them out. Sherry and John?
Woo, do you ragu? That's the question. No.
I'm half Italian. I'm not allowed to have ragu. It's in my
Not today.
Tree. Yeah.
Right, exactly. They're like, no, you got to make this from scratch, brother.
Absolutely. All right, so Diane, some family-friendly movies ruling the box office this weekend.
Yes, indeed. Men in Black International took the #1 spot at the box office. The Sony Pictures reboot starring Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth earned $28 million. The Secret Life of Pets 2 claimed the #2 spot, earning $23 million. And Disney's Aladdin took third with $16 million. John and Sherry?
Ooh, I can't wait for Toy Story to come out too with their newest.
So am I.
Oh,
yes, I am so excited. But I've been gradually getting my toddler ready for it because he's seen Toy Story 1 and 2. I've debated showing him Toy Story 3 because I actually never saw that one, but I heard that one's a little sad.
Oh, it is a little
Toy
sad.
Story 4 is just the next level.
Yeah, CBS Sunday Morning had a story with Tim Allen over the weekend. To infinity and beyond. I can't wait.
And beyond. I'm excited.
Have a good morning,
Same
Diane.
here.
We'll catch up with you later this week.
All right.
Have a good Monday.
Sounds good.
So it is a big
you.
morning for us here at 8 News Now. We are asking for your help. We're celebrating Founders Day for our company, Nexstar. 8 News Now teaming up with the nonprofit Baby's Bounty, an organization here in the Valley that helps disadvantaged families raising a new child. We're collecting things like gently used newborn clothing, new baby bottles, diapers, anything you really can do. Drop off your donations today, this morning, here, Channel 8 from 6:30 this morning until 5:30. We're just off Convention Center and Las Vegas Boulevard. It's going to be a busy morning for us here at 8 News Now, and our back lot there is going to be packed with donators. So
it's going to be so fun. Hope you come join us.
526 coming up next, reach for your dreams. That's what a 10-year-old girl did over the weekend.
And how she pulled off climbing Yosemite's El Capitan at 10 years old. Wow, wait till you hear the story.
This portion of 8 News Now is sponsored by the Good Feet store.
Hold on a second.
I'm very glad it's us today.
Set your eyes on my latest game changer, a world-famous Bobapedic Queen mattress for only $2.99. With all the quality and comfort of its more expensive cousins, it's really a little gem of a mattress, so that's what we called it, the Bobapedic Gem. Only at Bob's Discount Furniture and MyBobs.com.
To all the dealers, dreamers, bakers, and builders, to all the people who have chosen to call Nevada home, we get you, and we got you. At One Nevada, our home loan specialists combine their local market expertise with our no-points, low-fee loans to make your journey as simple as possible. Whether it's your first home or your dream home, we are dedicated to using all our local mortgage know-how to bring that special Nevada pride to your front door. You know, the one you own.
The rule of three states, things that come in threes are inherently more appealing. We couldn't agree more. Three SUVs, one GMC. Current eligible GM owners step up to GMC and get 16% below MSRP on most 2019 Acadia models. That's over $8,200 total value on this Acadia Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
Cox offers gig speed internet everywhere.
I just downloaded 10 HD movies.
CenturyLink does not.
I can't get one movie to play.
It's clear that Cox is the better choice. Just like it's clear that the sound guy needs to pay attention.
Unlike CenturyLink, Cox has 1 gig speeds available everywhere. Get Cox Internet starting at $29.99 a month for up to 10 megs with no contract.
Cancer is smart. It pushes us. We push back. Challenging conventional thinking, finding smarter solutions. That's what makes Cancer Treatment Centers of America one of the leaders in precision cancer treatment. Using tools like advanced genomic testing and immunotherapy to bring more options to our patients. We're not just fighting cancer anymore, we're outsmarting it. Learn more at cancercenter.com/Phoenix. Appointments available now.
Another day in Nevada,
and we're lucky enough to call it home. And when one of us gets injured in an accident, I guess you could say it's personal. The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
Why does Bob's $4.99 Ranger Powerlift Recliner, complete with multi-sensation massage and heating, come with convenient power lift? Because, with something this comfortable, you might need a little extra nudge to get out of the chair.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Good morning. Now on Good Day, we are still monitoring this huge building fire just off the strip. We're going to be live at the scene with the latest. An Arizona family ambushed in a parking lot. Why Phoenix police has opened an investigation into their own actions. And we are starting the work week with high temperatures back in the triple digits. Sherry has your Weather Now forecast. Valley's news leader starts right now.
This is breaking news on 8 News Now.
5:30 Monday morning. Thank you for joining us on Good Day. I'm John Langler. That last shot of the city, you could see that plume of smoke all across the valley. It's coming from a large building fire burning near Paradise and Twain. Hector Mejia live at the scene with the latest. Hector, good morning.
Good morning, John. It appears like firefighters have made significant progress, but those flames have really torn through the building from the south end of it over to the north. And out there you can see a thick layer of smoke just in the last half hour. It was so intense that we even lost sight of the building as that smoke was just coming from that burning structure. And right now I can tell you that for us and for those in the area, it's turned into really a choking smoke, and it's really overpowering. We're at the park at 3900. That is the address for the building you see on fire now at a Corporate Drive in Paradise. Earlier this morning, a witness was driving by, and she was telling us that she had to stop to find out if anyone was in danger and stop to try and help out. Her name is Leslie Coronado, who's actually joining us here this morning. Good morning to you. So tell us about what you make out of this. Obviously a very sad and a dangerous situation for everyone here.
To see a big cloud of smoke like that, you know, it was pitch dark out, but you could still tell that was a big cloud of smoke. The smell that comes off it was just terrible. I'm really thankful that it's not an apartment building or anything that people were inhabiting, because it's just like a never-ending fire. It keeps going.
And we know that it's a building that houses several offices there. You live in the area and you know about some of the businesses that operate from there.
The TAM of Nevada, I know, is out of there. There's a helicopter building that's also in there, a media center. That's all that I was able to look up online for now, but nothing residential that there would give any reason to say that anybody was inside of it.
Leslie, thank you. Be careful with the curb there. So let's give you one last look at the fire out there. That layer of smoke is really intense. It's turned black, and it's somewhat of an overpowering, choking layer at this moment. We have Clark County Fire Department as well as Las Vegas Fire and Rescue helping out. As far as the strip mall that's here at the location, right next to this building that's on fire, several restaurants are here. This shopping center has been closed as firefighters still stream here, and obviously they'll be taking breaks, so they're stationed just off to the right. They have set up some chairs and a water station for those firefighters. Again, we still do not yet know the cause of this fire, but it's a very large fire that's been burning since, I would say, at least about 3:30 a.m. or so, so it looks like they will be here for quite some time. It's a two-story building, and it looks like, from what we can see here from the ground and from just across the way from here, it looks like that building looks like it's destroyed. That's the latest update from here. We'll have more as soon as we get more details. For now, I'm live. Back to you guys.
All right, Hector, thank you very much. And yeah, as we've seen, you can see the smoke kind of over the valley as you're heading out the door this morning. So if you're wondering, that's where it's coming from. Let's check the roads on a Monday morning. Nate Tannenbaum checking the traffic.
Good morning, John. Over your shoulder was the crash we've been talking about on southbound Valley View at Charleston, and we'll get to that, but we wanted to start with this fire. Paradise is open now between Twain and Flamingo, but with all the firefighters there, you might think about using an alternative. If you're southbound on Paradise, you could go to Sands or Twain. If you're northbound, you can take Flamingo over to Maryland Parkway or to Koval. And here is an interesting view. Anyone who's flying in or out of McCarran, this is what you're going to see. This is our camera on top of Boulder Station on the the east side of town looking to the west. That big plume of smoke visible over the entire valley. It is that business complex on Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. Our other big traffic story for the overnight hours has been lifted. It was northbound I-15 closed from Sahara all the way up to D Street throughout the weekend. It is back open right now. So let's get to that crash on southbound Valley View at Charleston. Technically, Valley View is closed southbound. However, what police are doing is routing traffic on southbound Valley View into this business parking lot all the way down to just past Charleston. There is a little restaurant there on the corner that you can curve and get onto Charleston and then back onto Valley View. But once again, the big story continues to be that fire burning on Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. Hector Mejia reporting live throughout the morning. And now let's check on the forecast as we may not hit triple digits today, Sherry.
Yeah, we're going to be very, very close. All right, thank you, Nate. As we look out, I wanted to show you, see how that smoke is just kind of hanging in the air? That's showing us that there's just not much wind. I mean, it's really just dead calm out there this morning in the center of town. It's not good to breathe in that smoke. It contains chemicals, gases, all kinds of toxic ingredients. So if you have any respiratory illnesses and you live near that area, I just definitely recommend that you stay indoors, avoid that area as much as you can. There's just not much wind at all stirring to help clear that smoke out. So it's just kind of hanging over the city right now. 78 degrees. It's very warm, although we're a little bit cooler than we were yesterday to start out Father's Day. There are some big showers over the Gulf, and we have got low pressure over the Great Basin. Still some clouds circulating, made for a beautiful sunrise, but eventually those will clear out. We'll get some breezy winds tonight, highs near 99 with some sunshine throughout the afternoon. Still a chance of some showers in the mountains. We'll talk more about that in your full weather forecast. John?
Sherry, thank you. It is 5:35. Apologies from Phoenix's mayor and police chief. Last week, video you see there surfaced of a tense confrontation between Phoenix police and a family. It started after that family's 4-year-old allegedly walked out of a store with a doll that wasn't paid for. Natalie Brand reports.
Get out the car! Get out the car right now!
Cell phone video shows police officers pointing their guns and threatening to shoot a father with his pregnant fiance and her 2 young children inside their car in a Phoenix parking lot.
I thought he was going to shoot us. I'm just trying to protect my family, and I felt like being calm with someone who's ready to shoot me is the best way out of that situation to make it alive so we can survive it.
Drayvon Ames, speaking to CBS this morning, says he feared for their lives. The incident occurred in late May. Police say they were responding to a report of shoplifting. Drayvon Ames and Aisha Harper say they were not aware their 4-year-old daughter had taken a doll from a Family Dollar store. A package of underwear was also allegedly taken.
I'm disappointed. I'm sorry. I apologize to the family.
The Phoenix Police Department says it's opening an investigation after video was released by a bystander. The couple has filed a $10 million lawsuit against Phoenix police, alleging civil rights violations and police brutality.
This is not what 2,900 officers in the city of Phoenix are about. We're all angry about this. We're all upset about this. This is not what should be happening.
Phoenix's mayor said in a statement she's sick over what she's seen in the footage, calling the conduct completely inappropriate and unprofessional. She's calling for a community meeting on Tuesday. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
No arrests were made in that incident. The store also didn't press any charges. The officers who responded are on desk duty pending the investigation. To hear more on that family story, you can hear it on CBS This Morning and see it here after Good Day. Back here in the Valley, hundreds of dogs and cats were adopted over the weekend. It was a free animal adoption event that took place set up by Maddie's Pet Project. Aww. The organization reimburses participating shelters and rescue groups for each adoption. Just Friday and Saturday alone, more than 1,500 dogs and cats were adopted across the state, more than 1,000 here in Clark County. Maddie's Pet Project stands behind a simple mission.
To be able to get them into a peaceful home where people love them and can give them more attention is just the ideal outcome for these animals.
Maddie's Pet Project is a 3-year campaign. They have 2 free adoption events like this every year. 5:38, dining out for a cause. This is a good week. It is restaurant week here in Las Vegas, and you can experience world-class cuisine and help Proceeds give to Feed the Hungry. Bianca Holman live this morning with a look at what's been going on here around 2007. We'll catch up with that restaurant weekend a little bit here, and you can get all sorts of deals around the Valley and try and help out 3 Square Food Bank as they try and feed the Valley's hungry. 5:39 here on the Valley's News Leader. Coming up next here on Good Day, more news. We'll have a story about a teen sending a message to other teens about a near-death experience. The app her family believes saved her. Plus, Disneyland has more surprises coming. What it plans to build next after opening that Star Wars theme park. You're watching 8 News Now. Good Day. It's the Valley's News Leader. One last look also before we go to break. This is that big fire burning. You can see the smoke as you head out the door this morning here in the center of the Valley. We'll be live with Hector Mejia throughout the morning. An office park on fire. No reports of any injuries. Details coming up on Good Day.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
For 50 years, Cracker Barrel has been cooking home-style favorites to perfection. We thought we'd celebrate by making our golden anniversary extra golden. Introducing new, crispy, juicy Southern Fried Chicken. Now at Cracker Barrel.
Dale's little girl's heading to college. Luckily, her dorm is about 10 minutes from a Hotel by Wyndham. Ashley's meeting all her in-laws, and she's about 10 minutes from a Wyndham. With over 6,000 hotels across the country, a great Hotel by Wyndham is closer than you think. Visit WyndhamHotels.com.
Summer savings just got bigger at Tobin Dodge. Get 0% financing for 72 months on new Ram trucks, or take a flat 21 grand off a new Ram.
So it's Tobin Dodge in the Valley Auto Mall, #1 for a reason.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm here with the Navigators at PCM Impairments. We provide impairment evaluations for nuclear weapons and uranium workers so they can get the care and the compensation that they have earned. If you have a white medical benefits card from the U.S. Department of Labor, you're entitled to an impairment evaluation every 2 years. Financial compensation up to $250,000 is available. PCM Impairments is the nation's leading provider of evaluations for this extraordinary group of Americans, and our certified doctors each have over 12 years experience in this specialized field. Comprehensive medical evaluations take about 30 minutes and can be performed over the phone in the comfort of your home. Our navigators will help you through every step of the process, from getting approval from the U.S. Department of Labor to scheduling your appointment with an impairment physician for your thorough medical assessment. To learn more, call 702-789-1669 or visit PCMimpairments.com and get the care and compensation you've earned.
2 things you can always count on: triple-digit summer temperatures, and trucks are always cheaper on East Sahara at the Fairway Truck Mega Store. It's summer savings on a new Chevy Silverado, an incredible deal at $29,900. Have you seen the all-new Blazer with the standard V6 and premium safety features? Perfect for any family. Lease a new Blazer today for only $349 a month with 0 down payment. Summer savings are cooler than ever, and trucks are cheaper on East Sahara at the Fairway Truck Mega Store.
Summer's here, and whether you're exploring the great outdoors, perfecting your landscaping, or hosting the best barbecues on the block, Tough Shed has the building for you. Create a building that fits your style with our online design tool, and let us do the rest, all the way through delivery and installation. We work hard so you can kick back and enjoy your new shed, studio, or garage. No matter how you spend your summer, make sure you've got a Tough Shed building in your backyard. Dream, design, and build at toughshed.com.
Summer savings just got bigger at Tobin Dodge. Buy new Dodge Chargers or Challengers for just $22,999 and get complimentary vehicle registration.
So it's Tobin Dodge in the Valley Auto Mall, #1 for a reason.
You're watching the Valley's News Leader with John Langler, Sherry Swinsk, and Nate Tannenbaum. This is 8 News Now. Good day.
5:43 Monday morning. This is again a live look on the left of your screen. This is currently what's happening near Paradise and Twain, an office building fire that's been going on since about 3 o'clock this morning. And on the right there you see part of the building collapsing. Paradise and Twain, you can see the flames and the smoke from miles around, still burning right now. 2 alarm response from Clark County Fire, City Fire there as well. We'll check in with Hector Mejia later on this morning. But for now, let's check in with Nate and see what's driving people crazy.
Well, this may drive you crazy because Pavapalooza is not done yet. Now, the weekend closure of northbound I-15 between Sahara and D Street, that might have been the toughest part of the marathon push to the Project Neon finish line next month, but freeway drivers need to know that not all of their pavement has been palooza'd. Starting at 9 tomorrow night, NDOT is taking away the southbound side of the I-15 for a relatively short stretch from Russell Road down to the 215. Scheduled to reopen at 5 Wednesday morning. You'll be coned off to those little collector road lanes just west of the freeway down to the 215. Shouldn't be a huge troublemaker for the overnight drivers. Just follow the signs. You should be fine. And weary driver, Project Neon is closer and closer to being in your rearview mirror, just not yet. Buckle up, drive carefully, put down that phone. If there's something driving you crazy, email me, traffic8lasvegasnow.com. Sherry?
I was really hoping that would be done by the time I got back from vacation, Nate.
Sorry.
Yeah. Trending now, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Well, that may be the hype right now at Disneyland, but the park has another project already in the works. According to the LA Times, Disneyland has the green light to build a Marvel-themed park. Whoa, I can't wait. The city of Anaheim approved a whole bunch of building permits associated with it. More details about the land expansion are expected at a city council meeting in August. John, oh, that's exciting.
Yes, also trending. Look at this and try and hold in your breakfast. A 10-year-old girl achieving a feat many climbers strive to reach. Sela Schneitner is the youngest person ever to climb the nose route of Yosemite's El Capitan. That's 3,000 feet. Now, she wasn't alone. She did it with her father and a friend. They did the climb in 5 days.
Overall, it was just hard. There wasn't necessarily a hardest part because in every part there was something that was easy and something that was hard and something that was in the middle.
Man, the pictures of her climbing are unbelievable. After climbing to the top, they celebrated by, of course, as you normally would do, getting pizza at the Half Dome Village. Wow. I mean, that is...
Maybe some extra pepperoni on that one.
I was going to say, that's remarkable.
What an accomplishment.
But that video, the first shot of the video looking down and it's like hanging over the cliff, that's where it's like...
Yeah, you don't do that, John. I don't think climbers ever look down, do they?
I think they're trained not to.
Yeah, that's not the idea.
You just look up. What's still ahead of me, not what's behind me.
What a brave young girl.
Wow, good for her. Can only imagine the peaks that she's going to climb in her lifetime.
Absolutely, it's just the beginning.
Hey, look how beautiful outside. We've got the clouds left over from Father's Day still out there. They're mostly high clouds and they're covering up a little bit of the sunrise, making for some great color this morning. Temperatures very warm. We are in the 70s. There's not too much wind out there at all, and we're reaching for highs right at normal today. We hit the triple digits, 103 and 101. That was Saturday and Sunday. 99 today. Sunrise at 5:23 and sunset 8 o'clock. So tomorrow morning still going to be pretty mild in those mid to upper 70s. Low pressure spinning through the Great Basin and over towards the Rockies. So we still have those clouds on the backside. Yesterday we had showers and thunderstorms very close to the valley, and definitely some lightning with those storms up over the Sheep Mountains, very close to North Las Vegas, and then up into Lincoln County. So today we'll look for those to be clearing for most of the valley, but still a slight chance of some thunderstorms over the mountains. If you're headed to the higher elevations, please be careful. But again, we should have some good sunshine through the afternoon and highs close to 100. There'll be some neighborhoods that make it. Breezy winds tonight. I'll talk about that in your 7-day forecast. 5:47. Let's jump on the roads. Nate?
All right, Sherry, now we're being told that Paradise may be closed again between Twain and Flamingo. Whether it is or is not closed, it's probably a good idea to stay away from the scene of this morning's big story, a 2-alarm fire in a business complex on Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. So you can take Flamingo over to Koval or Maryland Parkway if you're coming from the north. Paradise or Maryland Parkway to Twain or Sands will get you around. We have different views of this from multiple cameras on tops of buildings around town. Check this camera out. This is from the Rio looking across the freeway and the Strip. And there is that smoke coming up from that apartment, that business complex rather, on Paradise. Okay, the other big story was Pavapalooza over the weekend, completely shutting down northbound I-15. It is back open now from Sahara all the way up to D Street. That's the good news. Meanwhile, southbound Valley View Avenue at Charleston is about to reopen. However, as a result of a serious crash, traffic was being diverted into the parking lot of this business complex, again southbound Valley View at Charleston. Busy morning, John.
Indeed it is. Nate, thank you. 5:48. A North Carolina teenager is grateful. A tracking app saved her life. Her car had gone off the road. 17-year-old Macy Smith was pinned in the car for hours and couldn't find her phone. She says the only thing she was able to touch, her Bible. Not long afterwards, her stepfather found her. Her family used the app Find My Friends on Apple devices. And once they found her, they alerted rescue crews.
Having that location, if we didn't have that, we would have never known where to look. I'm certain that that is what saved her life.
Yeah, I definitely feel like God spared my life for a reason. I want to share my message because I think that teenagers need to hear it from me. If you have been through what I've been through, you would never say that you didn't want that out.
As you see there, Macy's recovering from a fractured neck. She has lots of nerve damage, and she hopes other teenagers take her story to heart while they're out driving. A quick heads up, check your freezers this morning. More than 246,000 pounds of El Monterey frozen breakfast wraps have been recalled. The food could have pieces of small rocks in them. The recall affects the 8-pack family size of egg, potato, bacon, cheese wraps. The company produced them back in January. Food without rocks, hopefully. This morning, it is 5:49. Dining out for a cause. It is restaurant week here in Las Vegas. You can experience world-class cuisine, and part of the proceeds help feed the Valley's hungry. Bianca Holman here, live here in the studio with this project. Bianca, good morning.
Hey, good morning, John. So yes, this has been around for several years, and the fundraiser alone brings in 5 million meals. And you can see why. As you scroll down here on their website, I mean, look at all these different restaurants, and you can get a 3-course meal. Let's take a look at BLT steak. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. View the menu, and you can get a dinner, $80. You get a choice of lobster and steak. I mean, it's just so many different choices for everybody, but this all goes to the 3 Square Food Bank. The food bank tells us 1 in 5 children struggle with hunger, and that is one too many children. You know, we need to get this down. So one meal could buy as many as 18 other meals for hungry people in Clark County. And so all this starts today, and it ends next Friday. So you have a good amount of time to make your reservations if you haven't. I definitely am. And if there's a place you've been eyeing, now's the time to check them out and help our neighbors in need.
Good deal, Bianca. Thank you very much. More information online as well. 5:51 coming up here on Good Day. Sherry's back with your 7-day forecast. Nate's watching the roads, and once again, we are watching a large fire that's been burning since 3 o'clock this morning near Paradise and Twain. We'll have live pictures from that scene coming up right here on 8 News Now. Good Day.
Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
Mesothelioma is an aggressive cancer caused by the inhalation of asbestos fibers. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with an asbestos-related illness, you need an experienced mesothelioma lawyer. Contact Glenn Lerner Injury Attorneys today for a free consultation.
Looking to make a splash this summer?
Dive into Tobin Kia. Look for special stickers that clearly show huge savings during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. New Forte, just $119 a month. Or get 0% for 66 months. We'll see you at Tobin Kia.
With all there is to see and to experience and to love about living in Clark County, your financial partner should be the one to help you live your best life. Get a great rate and a great payment on the car you choose with no hassle. Clark County Credit Union, helping families like yours get the homes and cars they want for over 68 years. Visit opencccu.com. Funds privately insured by American Share Insurance.
Are you suffering with nerve pain causing neuropathy? Do you experience shooting, burning pain in your feet and hands? It's time you beat neuropathy. We offer a new treatment with proven, documented success without lasers, surgery, or narcotics that will help you beat neuropathy. St. Rose Integrative Medical Center. Call now for your free consultation, and please ask about our new amazing stem cell therapy. 702-848-4141. That's 702-848-4141. St. Rose, embracing life, not pain.
Watch sports with Chris Matthews on 8 News Now. Sponsored by the Las Vegas Aces.
Hey, Dad? Are you learning? This place is great. Huh? You gotta try this.
Wow, this stuff is great. People are gonna love it.
Yes. Yes, they will.
Looking to make a splash this summer?
Dive into Tobin Kia. Look for special stickers that clearly show huge savings during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. Lease a new Kia Soul for $98 a month. New Optima, only $139 a month. We'll see you at Tobin Kia.
Mesothelioma is an aggressive cancer caused by the inhalation of asbestos fibers. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with an asbestos-related illness, you need an experienced mesothelioma lawyer. Contact Glenn Lerner Injury Attorneys today for a free consultation.
5:54 on your Monday morning. Nathan Tannenbaum with the traffic maps. Again, this big fire, it may not be burning, but there's still a lot of smoke billowing up between Flamingo and Twain on Paradise. Take a look at the reason why. We've got a live picture for you on the left-hand side of your screen. On the right-hand side of your screen, this was shortly after that fire was originally reported after 3 o'clock this morning, and part of the building collapsed of that office complex. It's not part of the restaurants that are right there on Paradise. It's just east of there in that office complex. We'll have a live report coming up at the top of the hour, but once again, Paradise has been closed. If you're coming from Flamingo, go west to Koval or east to Maryland Parkway. If you're coming from the north, take Paradise to Sands or Twain over to Maryland Parkway or Koval. Here, that smoke is still visible in this camera on top of the Rio. Other big traffic news, northbound I-15 reopened after the Pavapalooza closure from Sahara up to D Street. Also, southbound Valley View remains closed before Charleston from an earlier crash. You're being diverted into the parking lot of that building office complex, so you will be able to get through there. Let's see just how hot it's going to get today. Sherry's back with the forecast.
All right, thanks so much, Nate. Well, we've got that sun up, but we've also got some leftover clouds from Father's Day covering up the sun. Just to the east, most of the valley is clear with that sunshine, but we've also got some of that smoke that's just kind of hanging in the middle of town. Quite warm out there, 70s across the valley, 50s at Kyle Canyon, where we still stand a chance of some showers today, mainly in the first part of the day. The afternoon could turn into some thunderstorms up there, so please be careful if you're headed up to the higher elevations. We're looking for some winds tonight. There'll be variable winds, first out of the north, then they could turn to the south up to about 20-25 miles an hour. After that, temperatures start rising. 99 today to triple digits for the rest of the week. We get some breezy winds on Thursday. That helps break down the heat for the weekend, John. At least we'll be back to some mid to upper 90s. Not too tough for June.
No, not too bad. We can handle that, Sherry. 8 News Now this morning asking for your help as we celebrate Founders Day, the founding of our company, Nexstar. We're teaming up with the nonprofit Baby's Bounty, an organization that helps disadvantaged families raising a new child. So this morning we're collecting things like gently used newborn clothing, baby bottles, diapers, new diapers, a whole lot more. Just drop off your donations today, this morning, right here at Channel 8, starting at 6:30, which is in about half an hour. From 6:30 to 5:30, we're just off Convention Center and Las Vegas Boulevard. We'll have live coverage of that later on here on Good Day. 5:57 coming up at 6 o'clock. Clark County Commissioner Marilyn Kirkpatrick joins us live as we talk about what's going on all across Clark County. She'll explain how local sales from marijuana dispensaries can help get the homeless off the streets. Plus, O.J. Simpson joins social media. His message to the world 25 years after the trial of the century. You're watching Good Day. Good morning to you.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Blue Apple Electric. Not a bad apple in the bunch.
Smiles Today Dental, a full-service dental facility, is now offering complete dental implants, including crown and abutment, starting at $14.95 for a limited time. Get the smile you've always dreamed of at Smiles Today Dental.
Up for anything? Nissan is. And Nissan SUVs have advanced tech to help guide you to the perfect spot. Stay connected. and take any trail. Lease on SUVs, up for whatever you are. Get a low $239 per month lease on Rogue, or get a $349 per month lease on Armada.
1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating knows how uncomfortable it gets when your AC goes out. You want it fixed fast, fixed right, and get a fast quote. Unlike some companies, we don't give you a quote until we actually see what the problem is. Hey! Then we'll give you a straightforward price and stand behind it. I meant buy it. We'll stand by it.
Right now, pay no service fee with any repair.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1 Hour.
My Calvin sofa and love seat only $6.99. My Calvin sofa and love seat are 2-piece sectional only $6.99. My Calvin sofa and love seat are 2-piece sectional with throw pillows only $6.99. My Calvin sofa and love seat are 2-piece sectional with throw pillows in your choice of 3 colors only $6.99. My Calvin sofa and love seat are 2-piece sectional with throw pillows in your choice of 3 colors and Bob-O-Pedic seating for extra comfort only $6.99 and only at Bob's Discount Furniture. My Calvin collection. It's a lot, just not expensive. Only at Bob's Discount Furniture and mybobs.com.
20 dealers, 25 brands, over 7,000 vehicles, all at one convenient location. The Valley Auto Mall, biggest one of all.
Smiles Today Dental, a full-service dental facility, is now offering complete dental implants, including crown and abutment, starting at $14.95 for a limited time. Get the smile you've always dreamed of at Smiles Today Dental.
Good morning. Now on Good Day, fire crews this morning battling a massive fire overnight. We're going to have an update from Clark County Fire just in a moment. Plus, today is our donation drive for Baby's Bounty. We'll talk about the essential items that parents of newborns need, and you can drop off at the station this morning. Plus, Sherry is back, and so are the 90s. A look at the changing Weather Now forecast coming up. The Valley's news leader starts right now.
This is breaking news on 8 News Now.
6 o'clock Monday morning. Thank you for joining us here on Good Day. I'm John Langler. This morning, that has been happening all morning. Firefighters battling a huge office building fire. This started about 3 o'clock and smoke still lingers above the area of Paradise and Twain. Hector Mejia has been live at the scene all morning. You see him there. Hector, what is the latest?
John, we're about to get a briefing right now. It's a devastating fire. Let's quickly show you what's going on right now. We are awaiting an update here from Clark County Fire Department. This is Jeff Buchanan, Deputy Fire Chief. He's going to tell us what they have been dealing with all morning. Here we go. Okay, Fire Department.
What time did this fire break out?
I broke out around 3 a.m. this morning. First arriving units came on scene of a 2-story office building with lazy smoke, and firefighters made entry into the building, and they began investigating, and the truck company that was above them in the roof saw that the roof collapsed, so we had fire crews inside the structure, and they retreated. They came out so they could fight the fire defensively because the roof came in. What do we know about the structure? I'm sorry? What do we know about the structure? All we know is that it's a 2-story commercial structure. We don't know the origins of the fire. We don't know any cause or determination this time.
Was anyone inside?
Not that I'm aware of.
Were there any special challenges with this fire? Wind, weather, any sort of chemicals inside?
I think with every fire there are special and unique challenges. I haven't had a chance to really interview or talk to any of the interior crews to really discuss the details. What I can tell you is they had clear visibility upon entry, and what they saw, the fire behavior caused them to take a different tactic and go from an offensive to a defensive.
Is the fire out, or do you guys have more to put out? What's going on right now?
No, we'll be on scene for quite a while longer, I would say. There still is fire in both the north and south ends and all the way throughout. Right now, what you're seeing are firefighters getting ready to transition into the interior probably over the course of the next 30 minutes or so they can put out all the remaining hot spots.
And this plume of smoke has been rather large. Is there a reason for that? Something in particular fire burning inside?
I'm not sure what the contents are inside, but you can see as the color of the the smoke color changes from darker to white, that means that we're making good progress on the fire, and so they're getting a good handle on it.
We've seen parts of the building just crumble. Can you sort of describe the dangers firefighters have been dealing with all morning?
So firefighters have been dealing with changes all morning. Again, when they came in, the visibility was clear, and they thought that they were going to have a good handle to fight the fire offensively, but the conditions changed pretty quickly, probably as a result of what's called a common attic space inside the structure, which allows the fire to move freely. But nonetheless, those conditions changed and changed the tactics.
Do we have any idea how long Paradise is going to be shut down for?
I don't have any idea on that.
With those conditions, with roofs collapsing, I noticed ladder trucks still being in use. If you could talk about the dangers for firefighters in those situations.
Yeah, so firefighters always have dangers. We do have 3 ladder trucks on scene right now that are fighting the fire. They always have to be aware of their surroundings. They have to know that when they have to leave very, very quickly. And luckily we have outstanding incident commanders, and they're able to communicate all that information, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, so that was the latest update from Deputy Fire Chief with the Clark County Fire Department, Jeff Buchanan. He was describing the dangers firefighters were dealing with this morning. Let's give you one look now. With daylight, we can see all of the devastation, the damage here at this building here. We were told earlier this morning that, several businesses were in there. Joining us live, we also have Eric Bonici, who is Vice President with the Nevada Broadcasters Association. And you were telling us that you guys have several fire files there that belong to students, and a lot of items that are now, you believe, are gone.
Yeah, there's student files. We have a full production studio with cameras and audio and video equipment in there. Again, not to mention the personnel files and all the files that we have that represent the state and our member TV and radio stations in there.
What's the impact it might have on the Nevada Broadcasters Association and the operations for you guys?
Obviously we're devastated by the loss. We're thankful that nobody was injured, but we will do our due diligence, and we will continue to serve the state and our member stations from a remote location until we can think of something else.
You were a little shaken up this morning. Obviously very heartbreaking for you guys and for everyone.
Well, this is almost our home. We spend more time here than we do our home. So to turn on the news, which is how we found out, that to see your home is on fire is pretty devastating.
Eric, you look at the building, looks destroyed. What comes to mind?
I'm heartbroken. Our house is no more. But we will continue to do our job, like I said, from a remote location until we can find a new place to call home.
Eric, and last question, what do you know of the other businesses that also operate from that building?
Well, there's about 50% vacant. However, there's several businesses that operate out of there, an investment place, a CPA place, TAM, where you get your work card. So there's going to be quite a few people and businesses devastated once they hear of this.
Eric, thank you for talking to us. Eric Bonici, Vice President of the Nevada Broadcasters Association, and that's the latest from the scene, this building fire. It's been going on since about at least 3:30 this morning. A large fire destroyed this office building here right at Corporate Drive in Paradise. Meanwhile, Paradise is still closed in both directions as more firefighters continue to arrive, and looks like some flames are still going, smoke still rising. So many parts of the valley waking up this morning to this large plume of smoke. If you're wondering what that is, what's going on, this is the source. And firefighters still here, Clark County Fire Department as well as Las Vegas Fire and Rescue helping out. That's latest from here. We'll have the latest and an update coming up in just a few minutes. For now, reporting live, Hector Mejia, 8 News Now.
All right, Hector, thank you very much. And as Hector mentioned, the smoke still lingering over the valley as you're heading out the door this morning. Let's check on the roads. Here's Nate Tannenbaum. Good morning, Nate.
Good morning, John. Hector's absolutely right. Paradise was closed. It was briefly reopened, but it is closed again between Twain and Flamingo. So if you're coming from McCarran Airport, which a lot of people do, you have to go from Flamingo west to Koval or east to Maryland Parkway. If you're coming from the north, Paradise will take you to Sands or Twain, then over to Maryland Parkway or Koval. Here's another view, a live picture from our camera on top of the Strat. As the assistant fire chief talked about, there apparently are still some flames on both ends, and otherwise that huge plume of smoke. Our other big traffic story, northbound I-15 reopened just about an hour ago after being closed over the weekend by Pavapalooza. We have another crash to make sure you're aware of. Southbound Valley View closed at Charleston. The good news, traffic is getting through. Even though Valley View is closed, they're diverting drivers into the parking lot of that office complex and then taking you down to Charleston. Wow, a lot going on. Let's see what's happening with the weather. How hot's it going to get today, Sherry? And welcome back.
It won't be too bad. Thank you so much, Nate. I hope you had a great Father's Day. And that's too bad about the Nevada Broadcasters Association. You and I both members of that here with our tenure in Las Vegas and Nevada. As we look out outside, we've got some high clouds to the east that's kind of been shrouding the sunrise, but you can see the smoky haze that's lingering over the city, and that's a sure sign that the winds have been very, very light. So fortunately, firefighters did not have to deal with strong gusty winds overnight. They've been very light, generally 5 miles an hour or less. Nellis slightly higher at 8. Temperatures very mild. We're in the 70s. We hit 101 for Father's Day. A flare-up of showers and thunderstorms very close to the valley yesterday. A lot of those included lightning. Most of those were over the Sheep Range, up into Lincoln County and up near Indian Springs, but not in the valley. So we'll start out with some high clouds still around, and then we'll have light breezes through the day. A lot of these clouds will clear out for the valley, but there's still a slight chance of some showers over the mountains if you are headed up there. And we should get very close to 100 degrees. 99 is the norm for this time in mid-June, so we're doing okay. That's about where we'll be. Some breezy winds tonight. John, a pretty good heat up through the week. It's our last week of spring. We officially begin summer on Friday. We'll take a look at that full forecast coming up.
All right, Sherry, thank you. It is 6:09. Overseas, Iran says its uranium stockpiles will soon surpass the limit set by a nuclear deal with world leaders in 2015. This morning's announcement came as the Trump administration urged its allies to stand up to what it calls Iran's unprovoked aggression. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says all options are still on the table. Last week, 2 oil tankers were attacked off the Iranian coast. The Trump administration says Iran was behind those attacks. However, some U.S. allies want to see more hard evidence of Tehran's involvement. Pompeo promises more proof will be forthcoming. More mass demonstrations today in Hong Kong. Hundreds of protesters in the streets overnight despite a police order to disperse. For the past week, they've been calling on the city's chief executive to withdraw a plan to overhaul Hong Kong's extradition laws. Under it, people charged with crimes could be sent to mainland China to be tried. Hong Kong leaders have partially relented. Back here in Nevada, lawmakers are stepping up the fight against opioid abuse. Today, Nevada's Attorney General will update a lawsuit against opioid makers. Former Attorney General Adam Laxalt sued Purdue back in May, accusing them of minimizing the risks and overstating the benefits of long-term opioid use, including with the drug OxyContin. Sherry?
25 years ago today, the country could not take their eyes off their television screens at this most infamous white Bronco. Los Angeles police wanted O.J. Simpson for the murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman. He then led police on this slow speed chase in the white Bronco that was driven by his friend. Eventually, they returned to Simpson's home and he was eventually taken into custody. After close to 9 months of court proceedings, Simpson was acquitted of the murders. It was called the trial of the century. He was later found liable in a civil wrongful death lawsuit filed by the victims' families. After spending some years in a Nevada prison for a separate incident, O.J. Simpson now lives here in Las Vegas, and he announced in this video that he has now joined the Twitter world.
You'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. This should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do.
Well, he's since posted a couple of other videos in which he said he is not Khloe Kardashian's father. There's been a lot of speculation over the years. Simpson also said he plans to tweet a lot about sports and fantasy football. Our parent company, Nexstar, is celebrating Founders Day today by helping out the community.
Yeah, we are collecting donations for the local nonprofit Baby's Bounty. Each month, that organization helps out 60 families. The new moms and dads rely on the nonprofit to prepare them for a newborn. Things like clothes, carriers, bathtub things, bouncy chairs, new car seats, they all need it. The founder of Baby's Bounty, Kim Amato, came up with this idea a decade ago during the recession.
When you don't even have the most basic things from your baby, it's very hard to keep your spirits up. This gives them some hope. Somebody cares.
Baby's Bounty also provides parenting classes. The nonprofit has helped thousands of families and was also featured as one of our Acts of Kindness recipients.
So if you would like to help out, our donation drive for Baby's Bounty kicks off this morning at 6:30. It runs until 5:30 this evening, so that starts in just a few minutes. You can drop off donations here at 8 News Now. We're located at 3228 Channel 8 Drive, and that's just off Convention Center between the Boulevard and Paradise. You can find all of this information online at LasVegasNow.com. I understand John's going to be giving a diapering and bathing class right here in our studio next door.
How not to do
wait
it.
for that.
How not to is my lesson.
How not to drop the baby in the bathtub.
Yes, how to do it the right way. All right, that's coming up later this morning. Also straight ahead here on 8 News Now, the Golden Knights and the Raiders on the diamond.
This was fun. The thousands of dollars that they helped raise to help kids fight cancer during this weekend's Battle for Vegas baseball game.
Plus, several restaurants around town offering specials because it is Restaurant Week, the charity that's going to be benefiting from your tasty cuisines. It's the Valley's news leader. Good morning to you.
Traffic on 8 News Now is sponsored by Walker Furniture and Mattress.
I like Anderson Cooper's giggle. That's me.
Today at 9 on 8 News Now.
Hi, we're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. Just go to OfferPad.com, enter basic information, and we'll send you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move you locally for free. We've helped thousands of happy home sellers, and we'd love to help you. OfferPad. Request your free offer today.
Abbey Dental provides free consultations and guarantees to save you at least $1,000 off on dentist extensive treatment plans. For about half the price of other implant systems, we can make you a customized denture that is fixed in your mouth and will not move. We now offer payment plans with no money down. Why wait for dental treatment any longer?
Call Abbey Dental. Second opinions are free.
Mark Vetri, Bobby Flay, Michael Simon. Big names and even bigger flavors. Now open at Palms. Explore 14 new restaurants and bars. Indulge in fine Italian, seafood with a Latin twist, and modern American. To slow and low barbecue, exquisite steaks, and more. From celebrity chefs to casual cravings, this is the art of dining, only at Palms.
It's back, Restaurant Week, the best time of year, when more than 185 of our favorite restaurants serve 3-course meals at unheard-of prices. And, as always, that one spectacular meal can help 3 Square Food Bank provide up to 18 meals for people in need. So help out, dine out, and feed many. For a complete list of menus, visit helpoutdineoutlv.org. Restaurant Week, June 17th through the 28th.
Our homemade ice cream recipe calls for just a handful of natural ingredients, like extra cream, because at Turkey Hill, simple is best. All natural ice cream from Turkey Hill. Extra simple, extra good.
Take part in the Czech City Czechs Hunger Food Drive, benefiting 3 Square. Donate funds at any Czech City location. All monetary donations are matched dollar for dollar up to $25,000. Donate today and help feed those that need it the most.
Hi, we're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. Just go to OfferPad.com, enter basic information, and we'll send you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move you locally for free. We've helped thousands of happy home sellers, and we'd love to help you. OfferPad. Request your free offer today.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with John Langler, Sherry Swinsk, and Nate Tannenbaum. This is 8 News Now. Good day.
6:17 on your Monday morning. Was a sold-out crowd packing the Las Vegas ballpark this weekend for a star-studded charity softball game. The Golden Knights, yes, hockey players going head-to-head against the soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders football players in the first-ever Battle for Vegas. They raised $134,000 for the Tyler Robinson Foundation to help kids fight cancer. Tyler died 6 years ago, but his legacy lives on in 60 hospitals all over the world.
Great event there at the Las Vegas ballpark, and I saw on social media Ryan Reeves just crushing home runs over the left field wall. So
Who knew?
He's quite the multi-talented athlete.
I think
guess.
swinging a stick similar to swinging a bat, maybe.
We'll go with that. It also helps to be incredibly strong.
There you go.
It's just higher, lower,
And
higher, lower.
He's a punisher.
He's a punisher.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't set your watering clock the right
That's
schedule.
right. That's right.
I love those ads. All right. Well, we've got some high clouds out there, and then we've got that smoke, that's lingering from that big fire there on Paradise, and you can see it as we kind of look across the valley. It's just a little bit hazy there, but we're actually looking to the north right now. A few clouds out there over the mountains, and this is actually where we had some thunderstorms firing off over the Sheep Range to the north, and of course the Spring Mountains are to the west, and that's where the beautiful full strawberry moon set before sunrise this morning. Really, really pretty, and you can look forward again to rise tonight. Skies should be clearing out. We've got the high clouds out there, mostly 70s around the valley. Seven Hills is down to 69, so is Blue Diamond. 52 up there on the mountain. The winds have been very light overnight and early this morning. 72 in Pahrump, 61 though in Red Rock, and 73 in Boulder City, 70s right now for Mesquite. We have big thunderstorms firing up around the Gulf Coast, some smattering of showers and thunderstorms through the Midwest. They had tornadoes again through the interior Midwest, and some of this has turned to heavy rain, but a lot of it's moving offshore. High pressure is trying to nudge that interior low across the Great Basin and the Rockies away, but yesterday, boy, we did get those thunderstorms, and they did bring some pretty good lightning even over to Indian Springs, as well as the northern mountains. Again, you can see these cells that did fire up, and we may see some of that again up to the north, and then some outflow winds which may start a few cells into this evening with some strong gusty winds, so look for that tonight. 99 for the day, that's exactly normal, so breezy to gusty winds tonight from those outflow winds from thunderstorms. Then we're heating it up. We're back to 104, 105 Wednesday, Thursday, breezy winds, and we're down to 100 for our first afternoon of summer officially on Friday, and even some nicer 90s for the weekend. Not bad. 6:20. Let's hop on the roads, get a look with Nate.
All right, Sherry, once again, Paradise completely closed both directions between Twain and Flamingo. It's our top story. Big news. You've seen the smoke clouds in the air, and there's now more fire in that business complex on the east side of Paradise. If you're northbound on Flamingo, go west to Koval or east to Maryland Parkway. If you're coming from the north on Paradise, you'll go off to Twain or Sands over to Maryland Parkway or Koval. Take a look. Here's that live picture now from our camera on top of the Strat. Flames jumping up right out of the middle of the building. Fire crews remain on scene. We'll have a live report from Hector Mejia coming up in a couple of minutes. Northbound I-15 is back open. That was the big Pavapalooza news from over the weekend. Southbound southbound Valley View is back open now at Charleston after an earlier crash had traffic diverted into the building office complex there. Now southbound Valley View is open through Charleston. John?
All right, Nate, thank you. 6:21. Hey, look what it is. It is Restaurant Week here in Las Vegas. You dine out, part of the proceeds benefit 3 Square Food Bank. Bianca Holman live here in the studio with some of the details of some of these yummy options that we have in the next couple of weeks. How's it going, Bianca?
It looks so good, and there are more than 100 restaurants that you can choose from. This is their website here. We're going to scroll on down. I mean, the list goes on and on, from sushi to steak, and also what can you get? You can get brunch, lunch, dinner, 3-course meals, $40, $30. You can't beat that. Also, each one of those either donates $4 to $6 to the food bank. But if that isn't a selling point for you, mom and dad, take a break from the kitchen, make it a date night, or take the whole family. And this is a county-wide effort. This is going to help the 3 Square Food Bank. They're going to create a special menu for Restaurant Week, and a portion of those earnings help stock the pantry pantry at 3 Square. And they tell us 1 in 8 people struggle with hunger in our area. So these are top tier restaurants, as you can see. You can get it all. If you've been eyeing a particular restaurant, now's the time to start making those reservations, because you can get a 3-course meal for about 20 bucks. And so, of course, it starts today. It ends next Friday on the 28th. Don't forget to Facebook us, tweet us, let us know where you're making your reservations. You can also, there's a hashtag, help out, dine out, hashtag us, and definitely let us know where you're going.
All right, Bianca,
John?
always a great event. Thanks,
Yeah.
Bianca. 6:22 coming up next. Pavapalooza ain't over just yet. Nate has a look at some of the upcoming closures, what's sure to drive you crazy. It's also time for today's contest. You can register to win at LasVegasNow.com. Just go ahead and click on the contest tab. This is 8 News Now. Good morning.
Visit LasVegasNow.com. Click Contest for complete contest rules and register for your chance to win great prizes from our participating sponsors.
Summer savings just got bigger at Tobin Dodge. Get 0% financing for 72 months on new Ram trucks, or take a flat 21 grand off a new Ram.
So it's Tobin Dodge in the Valley Auto Mall, #1 for a reason.
710. That's AutoNation's reputation score, the highest in the industry. Hurry into AutoNation and save on a brand new 2019 Honda Accord LX. Drive one today for only $169 a month. That's the new Honda Accord with front-wheel drive for only $169 a month. At AutoNation Honda. Drive safe for less. Right now at AutoNation, buy and install 4 new tires and get a $100 rebate, including Goodyear, Kumho, and Yokohama. Service now at AutoNation.
Unleash your potential only at Sally.
What's that noise? You brought the band again?
Sure did.
Don't miss Camping World's RV Festival going on now. Shop new RVs starting at only $115 per month.
When's the next show?
Visit your local Camping World Supercenter or shopcampingworld.com today.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm here with the navigators at PCM Impairments. We provide impairment evaluations for nuclear weapons and uranium workers so they can get the care and the compensation that they have earned. If you have a white medical benefits card from the U.S. Department of Labor, you're entitled to an impairment evaluation every 2 years. Financial compensation up to $250,000 is available. PCM Impairments is the nation's leading provider of evaluations for this extraordinary group of Americans, and our certified doctors each have over 12 years' experience in this specialized field. Comprehensive medical evaluations take about 30 minutes and can be performed over the phone in the comfort of your home. Our navigators will help you through every step of the process, from getting approval from the U.S. Department of Labor to scheduling your appointment with an impairment physician for your thorough medical assessment. To learn more, call 702-789-1669 or visit PCMimpairments.com and get the care and compensation you've earned.
Summer savings just got bigger at Tobin Dodge. Buy a brand new, fully equipped 7-passenger Dodge Journey SUV for over 13 grand off, or for only $16,999.
So it's Tobin Dodge in the Valley Auto Mall, #1 for a reason.
6:26 on your Monday morning. Pavapalooza not done yet. The weekend closure of north on I-15 between Sahara and D Street, that might have been the toughest part of the marathon push to the Project Neon finish line next month. But freeway drivers, you need to know that not all of your pavement has been palooza'd. Starting at 9 tomorrow night, NDOT is taking away the southbound side of the 15. It's kind of a short stretch from Russell Road down to the 215. Supposed to reopen at 5 Wednesday morning. You'll be coned off to those little collector road lanes just west of the freeway down to the 215. Shouldn't be a huge troublemaker for overnight drivers. Just follow the signs. You should be fine. Weary driver, Project Neon is closer and closer to being in your rear view mirror, just not quite yet. Buckle up, drive carefully, put down that phone. If something's driving you crazy, email me, traffic8lasvegasnow.com. John?
Nate, it is 6:27 and it is Founders Day here at 8 News Now. We're dedicating the day to a local nonprofit. Coming up here on Good Day, a live look at our kickoff for the Babies Bounty Donation Drive. We'll tell you what they need to try and help out new moms and dads across the valley. It's all coming up right here on 8 News Now. Good morning.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Finley Cadillac.
Hold on a second. I'm very glad it's us today.
Get 50% off free installation and 12 months free financing. Call now.
Hi guys, we're here at the Casablanca and we are at the world-class spa and salon. Okay, Elise, tell us about the amenities that you have.
So we have 2 heated pools and a eucalyptus steam room, a relaxation room, and we even have our own private menu to order lunch.
Okay, tell me about the triple shot trio.
So that is a scrub, a massage, and a wrap, and it's 100 minutes for $160. So
sign me up!
Yeah, let's go get you one.
Sounds good.
Just like Vegas used to be, Mesquite, Nevada.
Take a look at Pro Group Management and see how your workers' comp requirements can be met head-on. By taking a proactive approach, Pro Group can assure that your company is meeting or exceeding state and federal standards. As you move forward in your industry, Pro Group moves with you, simplifying regulatory tasks, clearing the way so you can get the job done and look to your future success. Pro Group Management, workers' comp that works for you.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
You ready?
Are you?
Up for anything? Nissan is. And Nissan SUVs have advanced tech to help guide you to the perfect spot. Stay connected and take any trail. Nissan SUVs, up for whatever you are. Get a low $239 per month lease on Rogue or get a $349 per month lease on Armada.
We can double your closet space, turn your office and garage into a neater place.
Get 50% off free installation and 12 months free financing. Call now.
This is breaking news on 8 News Now.
6:30 Monday morning. Thank you for joining us here on Good Day. I'm John Langler. This has been our main breaking news all morning. Clark County and Las Vegas City firefighters have been battling a fire since 3 o'clock this morning in an office park behind a strip mall, and it's been burning, still burning now. Expected to be a busy situation for several more hours. Hector Mejia live at the scene near Paradise and Twain with an update. Hector, good morning.
Good morning, John. And the latest from Clark County Fire Department is that no one was inside the building when that fire started, but that fire has been raging for going on 3 hours now. Here's a live look at the firefight. We see a thick layer of smoke now here around this building as firefighters still work to get these flames to put these flames out. Right now, the flames are still burning. We're talking about the park at 3900. It's a 2-story office building, and it's been burning since about 3 o'clock, 3:30 this morning. And we know that several businesses are housed in this building, including the Nevada Broadcasters Association.
This is almost our home. We spend more time here than we do our home. So to turn on the news, which is how we found out, that to see your home is on fire, it's pretty devastating.
Eric, you look at the building, looks destroyed. What comes to mind?
I'm heartbroken. Our house is no more. but we will continue to do our job, like I said, from a real remote location until we can find a new place to call home.
It's obviously a very devastating fire for those who had an office here. Now, the perimeter here for firefighters so they can safely work this fire is increasing, so we're actually going to move right now to give them some space. But right now, firefighters from both Clark County Fire Department and the Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, they're both here working this fire. It's not out yet, and right now they're going through a shift change so they can finally put these flames out. Reporting live, Hector Mejia, 8 News Now.
All right, Hector, thank you very much. And yeah, you can see how that smoke is really still thick in the air there in the center of the valley. All right, let's get a check of the weather forecast here on a Monday morning. A lot of that haze is still over the valley from that fire as you're heading out the door. Here's Sherry with your forecast. Good morning, Sherry. Welcome back.
Good morning, John. Yeah, we've had very, very light winds. So really it's concentrated to the east side, but as you look off to the west now, I think West Valley neighborhoods will probably not even realize what's been happening unless you're looking against the sun off to the east. So if you are in the center of town, though, and you have respiratory illnesses, you know, there's so many chemicals and gases, of course, contained in fire smoke like that. So you really want to stay away from that area if that does really, really bother you. It's not healthy for any of us. 70s out there, pretty much valley-wide. Henderson Executive Airport's down to 69, kind of in the south end. And then we've got showers that have been really getting started across the Rockies right now. High pressure, though, will start to nudge in and move this system out. Little instability over the mountains could spark a few showers and thunderstorms in the higher elevations, but then we'll see a lot of those clouds clear out. You can see we've got a lot of blue sky, and we'll wind up right where we should be for this time in June at 99 degrees for the valley, warm and sunny. Breezes tonight, and they could come from the outflow of some thunderstorms, especially up to the north and east of us today, so be careful, watch out for those. Alrighty, let's get to the roads this morning. We had Pavapalooza overnight and that fire. Let's check in with Nate.
Yeah, Pavapalooza done for the weekend. That is the good news. But our top story, that big fire, at least a 2-alarm fire on Paradise, just east of Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. Flames still going, smoke still billowing. We'll have more live reports for traffic. Paradise closed in both directions between Twain and Flamingo. If you're coming from McCarran Airport, which is a popular way to get out of the airport and back into the community, go on Flamingo east to Maryland Parkway or west to Koval. If you're coming from the north, you can use Paradise or Maryland Parkway. Twain and Sands will get you around. You cannot go through on Paradise. Again, a live look at this scene, and it is still a lot of smoke billowing into the atmosphere. This camera on top of the Strat looking down. Meanwhile, there's northbound I-15. That's the good news. Pavapalooza did have it closed over the weekend from Sahara up to D Street, and we're clearing this other crash southbound Valley View before Charleston is now back open with traffic moving through the area. John?
All right, Nate, thank you. It is 6:34, and it's a busy morning here at 8 News Now. Nexstar, the company that owns us, is celebrating Founders Day today. And to celebrate 8 News Now, we're asking for donations to a local nonprofit called Baby's Bounty. It helps provide items to parents of newborns who might not be able to afford everything they need to care for a new child. Our donation drive just kicked off a few minutes ago, and Sherry is there outside with a look at what you can bring to help out some people around the valley. Sherry, good morning.
Good morning. Well, you know, if you're a parent, whether it's a new parent or it's a few years behind you, you know how much stuff you need to help with that new little one. And there are so many items, and a lot of new parents don't have those new items. So that's what we're doing today. We're helping an organization that's been around now for several years in the Valley. It's called Baby's Bounty, and Founders Day for Nexstar Broadcasting and for us here at Channel 8. We've got some great partners that are going to help, and we're hoping the community is going to help make it a lot easier for parents of newborns to take care of their little ones. And Baby's Bounty, we're going to talk with the founder of Baby's Bounty, Kim Amato. Kim, good morning. It is so nice to see you this morning.
Thank you so much. This is really an exciting day for us. We really appreciate the attention, and we hope the community comes down to help us.
Well, so talk to us first about all these items that we see. We're talking diapers, baby bottles, baby bathtubs. I'm going to get out of the way here for Eric so he can show.
Yeah.
Tell us what things parents need.
The most important things, right, are a safe place for the baby to sleep, so we give them a pack and play, a car seat to travel safely, a bathtub so to keep the babies clean, toiletries, diapers, clothing. We give them a whole collection of clothing, sleepers, outfits, t-shirts, receiving blankets. We need bottles. So those are the most basic items that every baby needs for their health, safety, and well-being, and that's what we need today.
And that does not come cheap. Those are expensive items, and these are all at no cost to these new parents. How do you do that?
Well, donations from the community. We get a lot of our clothing donated, but we raise money to purchase these items, and each baby bundle that we distribute, and we can do up to 60 a month. Each bundle costs us about $400.
400 times up to 60 families a month. That's a lot. And you depend on the community and folks who bring in the donations, but also you'll take cash, you'll take in-kind donations. Tell us about that.
Yes, please. Cash donations are welcome. We're a business, of course. We have, all kinds of overhead, but, the cost of buying these items is huge. But the community's been very generous. We get a lot of in-kind donations. Places like Southwest Gas just gave us 100 bags filled with toiletries. The Honest Company donated 50,000 diapers to us. So, of course, we're getting support from various different organizations, but we depend on moms to go in your garage. Do you have any preemie clothes? We need preemie baby clothes. We're seeing babies under 5 pounds being released from the hospital. They're like doll clothes. They're so small. So we need those kinds of things. And car seats. There's never enough car seats.
Right, and new ones. Okay, Eric, do me a favor just right quick. We don't have a lot of time, but we want to show you we're right here on Channel 8 Drive. We are going to be here all day, and we've got these wonderful bins that have been donated by Goodwill, and they are here to be filled up today by you, our wonderful community, our viewers, who are going to come in, drive right through this driveway, drop them off. All of us here at Channel 8 are going to be here to welcome you and say thank you so much for making it possible for these families to have nice, wonderful things for their kids, to raise them as safe and the way they should be. And we all know what it takes to have those newborns around and raise them healthily the way they should be. All right, back to you, John, and we're going to be here all morning, and we'll be right back out to hopefully welcome some folks bringing in donations for Baby's Bounty. In fact, we'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody.
Celebrate Rampart Casino's 20th anniversary with delicious dining specials like $9.99 steak and lobster, express meals, and never-ending pasta and pancakes. Try our Clubhouse Deli grab-and-go menu starting at $6.99. Rampart Casino, celebrating 20 years of fun.
Is your air conditioner a clunker? Seriously, does it clunk or make weird noises? Well, this one did, and it's on its way out. At 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating, we'll replace your old AC with top-tier equipment, installed by some of the best trained techs in the business. How's it feeling there, Tim?
The AC's working! Yeah!
Now that's the kind of noise we like to hear.
Get a free 10-year warranty on a new system.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1 Hour.
FastFit body sculpting technology helps men and women lose stubborn fat. Look at Vera's changes in less than 90 days.
I don't think I've ever endorsed anything in my entire life, but if you take a look at my photos, you'll know why I endorse FastFit technology.
Call 1-800-FASTFIT now to claim your free mini trial session and consultation.
If you have stubborn fat like I did, the only technology that really works is FastFit technology. I got the best results that I could have imagined.
Lose inches fast, guaranteed. Call 1-800-FASTFIT. We can double your closet space. Turn your office and garage into a neater place.
Get 50% off, free installation, and 12 months free financing. Call now.
Hi, we're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. Just go to OfferPad.com, enter basic information, and we'll send you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move you locally for free.
Selling our home to OfferPad was a great experience. This is how selling a home should always be. We can't imagine selling our house any other way.
Friendly people, competitive price, no showings, that's OfferPad.
We're your online home buyer with a human touch. We've helped thousands of happy home sellers, and we'd love to help you. OfferPad. Request your free purchase offer today.
Watch sports with Chris Matthews on 8 News Now, sponsored by South Point Hotel and Casino.
We can double your closet space. Turn your office and garage into a neater place.
Get 50% off, free installation, and 12 months free financing. Call now.
1-888-45-CLOSET, Closet World.
The
results are in, and Rampart Casino has done it again. Our slots have been verified 36% looser than the Clark County average for a second year in a row. Play where the slots are verified looser year after year, only at Rampart Casino.
The new CBS This Morning, weekdays, only CBS.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with John Langler, Sherry Swinsk, and Nate Tannenbaum. This is 8 News Now. Good day.
6:41 on your Monday morning. Our big story continues to be our top story. That 2-alarm fire at a business complex east of Paradise between Twain and Flamingo. Paradise remains closed, and we have a live picture for you that we'll get to after we tell you how to get around it. If you're coming from the airport, which a lot of people do, Paradise, have to stop at Flamingo. Go east to Maryland Parkway or west over to Koval. If you're coming from the north on Paradise, get off on Sands or Twain. Same for Maryland Parkway. So here's a live picture from our camera on top of the Strat. Smoke is still billowing. We have seen flames. Numerous fire crews are on scene. We'll have the latest throughout the morning. Other big news, northbound I-15 back open from Sahara up to D Street after Pavapalooza wrapped up for the weekend. And some good news on southbound Valley View before Charleston. An earlier crash has cleared and traffic is moving. Meantime, it's going to be another warm one, but exactly how warm? Sherry, after her baby's bounty duty, is back in front of the weather wall. And how hot's it going to get today, Sherry?
Well, it is going to be a warm one, but you know what? It's going to be right about normal. It's our last Monday of spring. Beautiful skies out there as we look out towards the mountains. The mountains could see a few thunderstorms today, though. A little instability around as that system kind of circulates off to the east and north of us. 99 degrees. That's where we should be for this time in June. 5:23 was the sunrise and 8 p.m. is the sunset. Here's what's going on. We're saying goodbye to spring this week. It has been a long, wet, and cool spring, hasn't it? I think that's just about what everybody has been talking about. Finally, the triple digits are here. Last week was hot with our first official heat warnings. We'll get near 100 today, a little breezy tonight, and then we'll start getting hotter each day again this week till we reach 105 by Thursday. And then a cold front will slip through. That'll bring us some big winds on Thursday as well. Friday arrives officially, spring arrives officially on Friday, and then we'll get down to some nicer 90s again for the weekend. So it's kind of nice. We get a few days in the triple digits, and then we get a little bit of a break. So high pressure will start to nudge in, move this area of low pressure out. We had a good flare-up of thunderstorms yesterday, very close to the valley. They were over the Sheep Mountains to the north and even up around Indian Springs. You could see the lightning strikes as well, getting real close along I-15 and along the North Beltway, but really not in the valley. I think we'll see some thunderstorms up in Lincoln County and maybe some outflow winds that will help enhance the chance of maybe some thunderstorms in our own local mountains, so we'll have to be really careful. 75 up there in the higher elevations. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast, and that'll show you how the temperatures change up and then back down again for the weekend. Right now we're heading over to John.
The roller coaster, Sherry, the
Yes.
roller coaster. All right, it's 6:44. It is time for our Monday Mornings with the Mayor segment. Now, eagle-eyed viewers will know that this is not a mayor. I am joined by Clark County Commission Chairwoman Marilyn Kirkpatrick. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about some issues that you and I have talked about before. 4th of July is on the horizon. The issue of illegal fireworks. It was a big deal last year. It kind of always is. What are some of the things that the county is trying to do to mitigate this issue this holiday?
So last year we had over 25,000 hits on our website within a period of 4 hours. And those were potential calls that would have came into the 911 system. So this year we tracked where they were coming from, what neighborhoods they were coming from. So last week we mailed out 10,000 letters letting people know, reminding them that we will be giving fines.
Those target areas.
Those targeted areas. And believe it or not, they were in the southwest, over by Mountain's Edge, Rhodes Ranch, over in the northwest, and Henderson for sure, and then the east side. Just the fringes, but it's really important because one firework goes up, you don't necessarily know where it comes down.
Did what happened last year, aside from getting this information, was it useful what happened last year? Because there were some changes to the policies and sort of the ability by the county to react.
There were some changes that we made, and it was useful, but this is a community-wide problem that is going to take a few years to get under control, and each year we get faster at giving those citations, and it really is detrimental to somebody that loses their home or a child that's injured, so not counting our pets that get lost and our veterans that PTSD is very impactful.
Yeah.
So.
Another issue that's on the agenda on the Clark County Commission on Wednesday has to deal with marijuana tax money. 3 proposals of what to do with the money. You've been sort of spearheading this issue on the commission. Where do things stand right now?
So right now we're in a really good place. If you remember back in January, we set some guidelines and we wanted to show the public how that money was going to be spent and the beds that were going to be offered. So each month we do a update to see if we're making our goal, and right now we are adding beds every single week. We're always looking for people that want to offer apartments or opportunities for people to get stabilized and get into a home. And we don't forget about our medically fragile, which are homeless. We don't forget about our seniors, as well as our families out there.
This is the idea, is using the money here in the county for the homeless versus, you know, the money going to the education. That's a Carson City deal more than locally.
So these are our local fines that we use, and for most jurisdictions across the state, they go into their general fund, but we actually wanted to show the public some good that's coming out of it.
Finally, real quick, it's obviously getting a lot hotter here. Summertime is here. Let's talk about a really neat program the county is doing now, sunscreen at local parks.
Yeah, we're very excited. I was actually here when they showcased them, the Cancer Foundation, and I can tell you that they work firsthand. I was at a splash pad myself with the kids, and they couldn't wait to get in line to put sunscreen on. And so anytime that we can have sunscreen out there to make it better for everybody is a great opportunity.
Well, Marilyn, thanks for coming in once again this morning. I look forward to chatting again later on. If you have a question for the mayors or the commissioners, go to LasVegasNow.com. Click on the banner that says Monday Mornings with the Mayor. Good Day's back after this. Stick around.
The Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
I like Anderson Cooper's giggle. That to me is...
Today at 9 on 8 News Now.
Help is on the way, yeah. Help is on the way, I'm saying. Help is on the way, yeah.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fouts from Fouts Family Dentistry, where we practice dentistry with a gentle touch. We offer basic checkups, same-day crowns, online diagnosis, and more. Plus, we will walk you through every step of the process. Fouts Family Dentistry, combining old-fashioned care with modern technology.
A birthday, a celebration, a smile. Don't miss life's precious moments. See what you've been missing with Nevada Eye Physicians. We've helped thousands of people in Southern Nevada enjoy better vision using cutting-edge equipment and the latest treatment to provide the best vision care. See more, do more, live clearly in the moment. Nevada Eye Physicians, Southern Nevada's choice for custom vision correction. Visit NevadaEyePhysicians.com to learn more.
Some people are obsessed with Cowabunga Bay. We're okay with that. Now open daily. Buy in advance and save at CowabungaBayVegas.com.
No one wants to go through life feeling lousy. I have been there myself. I had joint pain, a lot of brain fog, and I thought I had postpartum depression. I went into Red River Health and Wellness, and within weeks, I was feeling so much better. So if you're suffering from symptoms like fatigue, depression, weight gain, digestive problems, hair loss, or even headaches, Red River can help you. I'm here with Dr. Josh Redd, founder of Red River Health and Wellness. Dr. Redd, tell us how you can help.
Most people don't know why they have a low thyroid to begin with. Research is showing that 70 to 80% of people suffering with low thyroid actually suffer from a lot bigger, more complicated disorder called Hashimoto's disease. Our patients come to us incredibly frustrated because their doctors have told them over and over that their blood tests are normal, but they keep feeling worse. So we find out what's causing the Hashimoto's and create a specific care plan for each patient.
So call 866-36-RIVER today. You'll get an in-depth consultation absolutely free.
Call Red River today.
Pass the pudding, please.
When things get ugly, call the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We can give you an all-cash offer and can close quickly. Go to WeBuyUglyHouses.com or call 800-44-BUYER.
Monday Mornings with the Mayors is sponsored by Nevada Eye Physicians. You're watching 8 News Now. Good day.
Welcome back, everybody. It is our Founders Day, and we're partnering with Baby's Bounty, a very worthy nonprofit helping new parents with little newborns. And Kim Amato, the founder of Baby's Bounty, is with us. It's been 11 years. Tell us, why did you start Baby's Bounty?
I was working on Project Homeless Connect events where the homeless come for that one-day, one-stop shop service, and we noticed a lot of families. So they were domestic abuse victims, teen moms, unemployed, underemployed, human trafficking, that had newborns, and they were going home from the hospital to their car or to your couch or to a shelter. Wow. And what did they have? Nothing. What did they need? Everything. What could they take? So the portable crib, the tote bag filled with clothes, a little collapsible bathtub. Now, we take any kind of bathtub, convertible car seats, rear and forward facing. We work with over 250 agencies that are seeing clients in distress, and they refer them to us, and that's how the families get assisted. So we've helped well over 5,000 babies in that 11 years.
That's amazing. So a day like today, where we're taking donations here at Channel 8 all day long for Baby's Bounty, how important is that to your organization?
It's a tremendous impact on us. We're very small, but we're really mighty.
So they give away hundreds and hundreds of products for baby goods for parents.
5,000 pieces of clothing a month.
That's amazing. So we depend on you, everybody, to come down, help out today. We'll be down here till 5:30 right on Channel 8 Drive. Our doors are open, and we hope to see you all day long taking your donations. We'll be right back with your traffic and weather and one last look at Baby's Bounty and how you can help. Stay with us.
I like Anderson Cooper's giggle. That to me is...
Today at 9 on 8 News Now.
So, what's happening on Big Brother this summer? First this, then this.
You're a gold! You're a liar! You're gone.
And some of this.
Oh, God, take me.
Plus a lot of... You gotta love it.
Whatever, it sounds awesome to me.
Be there when the new Big Brother house guests move in. CBS June 25th.
Bob has a heart condition. It's called falling in love.
Good night, Bob.
Oh, yeah, it's way better than Bob.
Bob Hearts Abishola, CBS this fall.
Everyone knows the 5 senses.
But what if we told you?
There's more. An elusive sensation.
Coaxed out only under ideal circumstances.
We can't fully describe it, but you'll know it.
When you feel it.
We call it the ultimate driving machine.
Lease an X3, only $279 a month at BMW of Las Vegas and Henderson.
Ready to give your home a little facelift? There's never been a better time. At RC Willey, there's a sale happening all over the store.
New flooring instantly updates a room. Hurry in today and take advantage of our $39 carpet labor sale. Right now, you can carpet one room for as little as $279. Call, click, or visit us to schedule a free in-home measure today. We have an incredible selection of carpet, laminate, hardwood, tile, and vinyl. Let our experts help you find the perfect floor for your home. RC Willey.
Are you suffering with nerve pain causing neuropathy? Do you experience shooting, burning pain in your feet and hands? It's time you beat neuropathy. We offer a new treatment with proven, documented success without lasers, surgery, or narcotics that will help you beat neuropathy. St. Rose Integrative Medical Center. Call now for your free consultation. And please ask about our new amazing stem cell therapy. 702-848-4141. That's 702-848-4141. St. Rose. Embracing life, not pain.
This portion of 8 News Now is sponsored by Blue Apple Electric. Not a bad apple in the bunch.
8 News Now, good day.
6:56 all morning long. We were watching this, a huge office building fire near the Strip at Paradise and Twain. It looks a lot different now, but let's check in with Hector Mejia with the latest. Hector, good morning.
Good morning, John. Conditions are getting so bad, firefighters are actually moving back, and they've moved what looks like a tent area where firefighters will be rotating shifts. They're actually now on Paradise. This is where they're setting up, and off in the distance you can see the thick layer of smoke drifting from that office building. It's still burning, and that layer of smoke is drifting over surrounding streets. It looks like they have closed more streets around this building. And the latest from the Clark County Fire Department is that no one was inside when the fire broke out just after 3 o'clock this morning. Again, that fire is still raging, and it has been burning ever since. It's a business building. It's a 2-story office building. The park at 3900. It's behind a strip mall on Paradise at Corporate Drive, so it looks like the businesses that are around this building will not be able to open, at least right now for the time being, because of the street closures, and firefighters telling us that they will be out here for quite some time battling this blaze. That's the latest from the scene. Reporting live, I'm Hector Mejia, 8 News Now.
Thank you very much, Hector. You see the smoke rising from that fire, and Paradise remains closed in both directions. The detour, if you're northbound on Paradise, go Flamingo, east to Maryland Parkway, or west to Koval. If you're coming from the north on Paradise, use Twain or Sands. Here's the bottom line. We think that there may be more flames as there's more black smoke now emanating in this live shot from our camera on top of the Strat. Meanwhile, northbound I-15, the good news, Pavapalooza over the weekend, closing northbound I-15 from Sahara up to D Street. It is back open. We also wanted to check on your forecast and see how hot it's going to get today, and here's Sherry.
All right, thanks so much, Nate. Well, we've still got that smoke in the middle of town, but looking off to the west, nice and sunny. Clouds to the east have been over the sun so far this morning. 35% humidity and temps near 80 degrees. A very warm start to our last Monday of spring. Summer officially arrives at the end of the week. 99 degrees today is perfectly normal. We'll get good sunshine, and look at the heat builds through the week. We're even up to 105, then breezy winds helps break down that heat. We're back to 90s for our first weekend of summer. John?
All right, Sherry, thank you very much. We're outside here of Channel 8 here, and Nate has just joined us. Good evening, Nate.
Good evening.
Behind us, you can see the Goodwill bins. This is for Baby's Bounty because today is Founders Day. Come help out if you can. Baby's Bounty helps those who are disadvantaged with things that are needed for new children, for babies here in the Valley. People that are less fortunate, help them out. So bring what you can. Diapers, bouncy seats, toys, bottles. Kim, why don't you come in here? Kim's, of course, the founder with this is your baby here, Founders Day. So come here along Convention Center, Channel 8 Drive, and Paradise is over there. Come donate what you can. Kim, we'll all be here all morning long. For now, have a great day. Thanks for watching.